Alrighty, so thanks to Cleet for the recommendation here on Astrea, or Astrea, I don't know, however you say it. Six-Sided Oracles. I guess a dice game, but it's really more kind of like a card game. Similar to Slay the Spire. Definitely closer to that than it is to something like Monster Train. It's got really good ratings on Steam, and I would definitely, I've only played it a little bit now, but I would recommend it. I think it's a little, we'll see what the longevity is of it. I haven't even unlocked all the characters yet, and I don't know if there's probably additional difficulty levels once I unlock them all, but for now it's not like super hard. It's still some challenge, especially because like I don't really know all the mechanics yet. I'll try to explain everything as I do it, because I'm sure for most people this is like their first time seeing the game. It's pretty new. I don't even know if it had like an early access period. I assume it did. Every game these days does. So the first character you would unlock is Mooney, then it goes Solarius and Hevelius. I haven't really tried Astrea yet, but I figured I would do Solarius for this run. Even though he's the second character, I actually think he should be the first character, because Mooney actually, of everyone I've played so far, Mooney is definitely the most complicated, which is funny because like if you see it, it labels it as like the least complex character, but to me, that is not the case. I actually think the third one you unlock is the most simple one yet so far. It's like really straightforward, but this one's also pretty simple, Solarius, compared to the first one, I think. So I'll get into it and kind of tell you how the game works. So, just a few stats at the start. You get 3 heart. That is your health, and I'll go over that once we get into a battle. This is my dice pool. You can think of it as your deck. Right now it's 8. These are just my starters. As far as I know, they're not really randomized. Hopefully as I go up, and that's one thing I really think Monster Train did better than any of these deck builders, was randomizing the starting decks. But for what it's worth, I don't think it's very... It's pretty much the same thing each time. Now the way this works, each of these dies they're 6-sided, and you roll them, and it's going to be one of these options. And there's a lot of mechanics that allow you to re-roll them, and even some that allow you to pick the side. And even some in the future that allow you to change what these sides have on them. Now, you'll notice the main 2 colors here are going to be blue and red. Red is basically, the game refers to it as corruption, and the blue is referred to as purification. Blue is something you want, and red is something the enemy wants. Now, certain things can change that. Sometimes you end up using the corruption to your advantage, and I'll kind of get into that. But for more or less, like when you take damage, let's say have like 5 health bars or whatever, they're going to be 5 blue. And if I were to like hit myself with this, it would bring me down. It'll probably be easier to explain once we start. Now, the first thing I choose here is, this is kind of like the Niao choices in Slay the Spire. I could either choose a star telescope, which I would equivalent to like maybe a common relic, but worse. And then a black hole telescope I would equivalent to a boss relic, but worse, because they all have like significant downsides. Except sort of save a few. My initial thought, and again I've only played a few times, so I'm sure that my thoughts will change every time, but my initial thought is that these relics, or I guess whatever you want to call them, blessings, are like massively imbalanced. Probably more so than I've seen in any game of this type, but we'll see what we got to work with here. I've noticed you don't really have to take them. I just did a run where I didn't take any, so you're okay to skip them. You get 50 money for it. That's this thing, Star Shard up here. So I got 3 choices here. Deal 1 additional purification at the start of each battle. Apply 1 death bomb to a random enemy. Death bomb. When enemies with death bomb are defeated, all targets receive X corruption. That doesn't seem too bad, honestly. I've never seen that one before, but basically X is going to be 1 here. So it's really just going to do 1 like heal to all the enemies and 1 damage to all of me. And my allies, which I'll eventually get. Those are called Sentinels. That's really not that bad. Oh, and then this one, I find this is one of the best blessings in the game. It really technically has no downside, as long as you're paying attention. So basically, draw 1 additional type die per turn. That is just equivalent to extra card draw. It's really powerful. And obscure just means that the enemy's over-corruption meter after the first round I can no longer see, but that's really not too much of a problem, because, as I said, if you're really paying attention, you have a general sense of what the over-corruption meter would be at. I might take that, though I'm tempted to take this one, but this one seems potentially more powerful. Draw 2 additional die per turn. Dice per turn. Oh, right, this one. That one sounded reasonable, but I tried it and it was freaking horrible. So it's a really big benefit, right? 2 additional dice. It's like the only blessing I've seen so far that does that. But 1 agony is like quite a horrible thing to give the enemies. It feels good until you hit like a boss, and then the bosses are just like quickly scaling beyond out of control. And your 2 additional dice cannot keep up with that agony. So basically the agony, think of that as if the enemy was gaining 1 strength every turn, basically. This is like similar to Brimstone in Slay the Spire. Well, I think I'm going to take this just because it's so good. It's going to be bad for the video, though, because I can't explain the overcorruption quite as well. So maybe I'll take this just because I haven't taken it before. That's fine. I would recommend you take the other one, but since I do need to explain the overcorruption meter, I'll just take this one. Plus, I just want to try it out. All right, so we get to choose our card here, die. So High Guard, Excraticus, or Excruciatus. Or Light Shield. I find myself skipping a lot in this game. And at least similar to Monster Train, at least when you skip, you get a little bit of a consolation prize. $10. I don't know. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. Like my starter cards. The only one here that is powerful, in my eyes right now, is the Excruciatus, but there's a lot of downsides. So when you get a normal card draft like this, you basically get a safe choice, a balanced choice, and a risky choice. As you can see, the risky choice involves a lot of red. The balanced is half and half, and then the safe is all blue. So like the risky choice, it's powerful because it adds Serenity to the enemy, which is basically like a debuff that makes it so they take an extra damage every time it gets applied, every time damage is applied to them. However, I'd have to, it's a random enemy, so in AoE fights that could be an issue. And it's a lot of corruption on a character that really already deals a lot of corruption to himself. I think I'm just going to skip here. Okay, Cleave could be okay. I don't like any of these, to be honest. Geyser Uppercut could be good, but I just don't really find the wave mechanic that good. I might just take a Cleave for now. It'll be it'll be okay in the early game, but it's really not going to be very good late. It's still okay. Alright, so we do our first battle here. So let's explain a few things. So, like I said, I have 3 hearts, but I have these health bars as well. That's my purification meter. Now, let's say an enemy attacks me with 3 corruption, then it would go 3 red there. Now if the red goes all the way to here, I lose a heart and then I refill all the things. But when I lose a heart, that's like basically permanent throughout the run until I beat the boss. If I beat the boss, I replenish all of them. So you don't want to lose a heart. Otherwise, you know, even if I go down to 1 health here, but I don't lose a heart and I win the battle, I get to replenish everything by the next battle. Now the enemy's health, same thing. They're starting basically at 10 corrupt, 14 corrupt. Every time I apply blue to them, it'll push that further down, but if they can reapply red to themselves, and so can I. So for instance, what we see here up above is what they're going to do. So this guy is going to apply 4 corruption to themselves. Now at 10 health that doesn't matter, but if I do hurt him, he'll re-heal himself. But not only that, you'll see this 0 out of 4 here. That's their over corruption meter. And then this move here, the 3 corruption, basically the icon that's down here next to this meter gets applied when that reaches full, and then it'll reset back to 0. Now, I don't really like the name over corruption because it is very misleading. To me, that implies that they would have to get to 10 health and then like over corrupt to fill that meter, but that is not at all how it works. Actually, like if I were to hit him down to 6 and then he still hit himself for 4, he would fully over corrupt himself and also heal himself to 10. So basically, it's any time they just are able to corrupt themselves, it will touch that meter. So kind of a poorly named mechanic in my opinion, but that's how it is. And then this guy is going to hit me with 2, and then he's also going to apply 2 shadow mental to me as well, which is going to block 2 purifications. So basically it just blocks me from 2 heal the next turn. Now this Solarius guy, this shark man, he looks similar and is similar to Smith from Grifflands, if you've ever played that, but he does a lot of stuff where he'll apply damage to the enemy but also apply it to himself. So this, for example, I will do 3 damage to the enemy, yet do 2 to myself. Now, damaging yourself has its benefits. Now, you'll notice these icons above the bars here. The moment I go below that on health, it will activate this item and then I can use it. And not only can I use it, let's say I go below it, then I heal back. Let's say I go below it and I use it. If I go back and then I go back down again, I re-enable it. So I can keep re-enabling it as many times as I want on the turn. The only one that doesn't re-enable is the rightmost one. That one's just active all the time. So I'll kind of show it here. I can't click this right now. Also keep in mind I deal 1 additional purification, so this actually does 4 damage. It reads 3, but it's one of those games where it makes you just do all the math in your head, unfortunately. So we'll go like this. You notice it did 4. I've done 2 to myself. Oh, and right there, and here's the random bomb. When defeated, all targets receive 1 corruption. So when I kill him, this guy would receive 1 over corruption unless I shield it. See, I can shield it and then he won't gain the corruption. And then I'll also get healed for 1, and then I'll take 1 damage. That's what happens. So I'm going to kill this guy first. No sense not doing that. He has lower health anyway. So now I can play this. And I can do it on either guy. Like, I could heal myself right now and bring back those 2 health, or I could just try to kill him. I think I'd like to just kill him, I think. Now we'll do that. Although I guess I don't... It's kind of a waste here. So this is an AoE hit. Not only does it hit both of them, but it heals me. So I can go back to full health here. Unfortunately, I can't damage myself for more here. I could re-roll it if I went down further enough, but I'll just do that. And then hit him, and I could either hit him or heal myself. I'm just going to heal myself, and now I have a light shield, so I will block one of his 2 damage that he applies to me. Now I am curious, this is something I want to... I've never seen this death bomb thing before, so I am curious, once I kill him, will I take damage, even though he's the last enemy? That'll be interesting to know, because I could accidentally kill myself. This game is very similar to Wild Frost in that regard. It's like very easy to kill yourself. So we'll see what happens here. This does 3 damage to myself, so it'll bring me down to there. I still have 3 bars left, so let's see if it does 1 damage to me additional. So does it take that one? It does. So you can absolutely kill yourself accidentally. And I probably will on this run. We'll see. Alright, so we beat him. We get rewards, $50 and another card to draw. Alright, we could do Cleave. This is AoE attack, by the way. But it's only on the enemies. It's not like my power that healed me and hit the enemies. Forge, Purify, Change. See, yeah. This is why these cards are broken, in my opinion. There's every now and then you'll find one of these where it's like it just purify, or it change. Like I said, you can modify your dice temporarily, or in some cases like this one, permanently. So it says change a die from your hand to purify 6 action for the rest of the run. I'm definitely going to take this thing. Like, I've had a run recently where I basically changed all of my deck to be like these things. So we'll take that. This is a discard. Or no, this is choose one from your discard and take it, but we're absolutely going to take this. And I don't need to take much other cards. I can literally win the game. This is one of my things. Like, I really think that card that I just picked up, I really do think that this needs to exhaust if they really want this game to be like balanced, because it might be a long run here now, but I'm telling you right now, I will. And obviously I could still make some mistakes, but like, as long as I find a fight that I can stall out, I can change almost all of my stuff to basically just be like 6 to 5 Purify. So I have no reason to be adding cards unless they're really good at this point, because I might as well just upgrade my current deck. Apply 3 light shields to all targets, and now it's not so bad to take a risky card, because again, I can change all of these bad downsides here. We didn't really see it in that battle, but I should mention, like, say I roll this dice, it's more likely to get these red things than it is the good things, right? And when I do get the red thing, I have to play it. I'm not allowed to not play it, so I have to either put it onto myself or the enemy. That's why there's kind of like some risk and reward involved, but because I have that other card, the one that says I can permanently change it, the die, if I roll one of these along with rolling one of those, say it landed on a 3 here, I can permanently change this 3 to now be a Purify 6, and it's that way for the rest of the run. So if I think, and honestly I think I will take this, I think it has a decent way to help me with dealing with the light bombs. So this is just going to give 3 light shields to everybody, me, my future, my allies that I'll eventually get, and all the enemies, and it'll block 3 corruption that turn. So we'll take it. So I can take cards, or I could just take money. I think I'm going to take money because I'm going to be targeting this Forge shop. The Forge shop is really good. I can duplicate cards, and I'll probably want to duplicate the you-know-what card there. So let's just take some money, I think. I could also go for a red chest and get 2 risky die, because there is another card similar. Like, as good as this one is, as good as this one right here, that Forged Purify, there are better ones in the game. There's ones that do it with like AoE even, and I would love to have those, but we can just roll with that for now. Just take the money and keep going through here. So let's see, this guy has, okay, this is one we can't really stall out, unfortunately, because he has Agony. That's that thing we talked about where they get 1 additional Doom per turn, which is equivalent to like Strength. So, for instance, he does 3 damage to me right now. If this were the next turn, he'd be doing 4 damage to me. So every single turn he gets more of that. So this is not an example of a fight that we can really stall out and do this on, but we'll try to look for a fight where we can. Alright, so this is a reroll mechanic. I can reroll either their dice or my dice. So we can check, the enemy has certain possibility. They have to, of course, roll the very highest damage possible, so we can go ahead and just reroll his if we want to. And if we want to reroll any of ours, we can as well. Maybe I want to just get more damage. Alright, they have slightly less damage, and I think I rolled... Did I roll something different? I don't know. Either way, let's just start bashing him. Let's see, I could use... Now I got a choice here. I could get my reroll enabled right now, or I could do this and try it again. You know, because basically what I can do is I could use this, heal back, damage myself again, and then use that again. Or alternatively, I could just damage myself right now and then enable the reroll. That reroll, I don't have to use it now. I can save it for the next round here. Because one thing I will want to do is, you know, there's still a 50% chance that I don't get the thing I want here, and I want to be able to reroll it. So I might want to just get that reroll enabled at the moment, and that is what I'm going to do. So we can do this. We'll do that. I'll heal myself back. And now that I healed myself back above, I can enable this once more by doing that. Now I can either heal myself. You know, what's funny is I could just let this guy hit me and re-enable that as well. But I'm going to heal myself in this just so I have some buffer room here. Alright, as predicted, I low roll here. I mean, a 50% low roll, whatever. At least he's not. He low rolled 2 on his damage, so that's good. Oh, and I guess the agony isn't quite as much. I did slightly misspeak. The agony takes kind of 2 turns to get going, so it's applying doom, which. Oh no, I was right. Yeah, because this would have been 0 last turn, so it's 1 this turn, right? And then it just keeps growing. So we want to roll this, and I actually want to keep this. I think the reasoning is this is like a prime target for me to change the die on. So what I could instead do is just reroll that one, because this one's low damage. So we'll do that. All right, we got it, nice, and it's second best one here. So now what we're gonna do is this die. Now permanently is now a 5, and I can do that to me or them, and that's pretty awesome. I could probably try to roll through the deck one more time here. Let me think. He's not gaining that much damage, so I think I'm going to try to at least get one more proc out of that. We do want to get our reroll enabled again, though, which I don't think will be too hard. Trying to keep his health high enough that if I have to hit him and to hurt myself, that I'm fine. Okay, he's doing 4. 4 would enable this if I'm at full health. We want to draw back to this Purify card. So let's just do this. I want to keep his health high enough, though, that he's not just dying immediately. So he's going to do 4 to me. Yeah, we'll just heal ourselves here. Okay, got my reroll enabled. Hopefully this is making sense. Alright, good thing we got the roll. So we'll go ahead and roll here. As for what to roll here, Just one of these, I guess. I don't know. Or, how much? Let's see, 4. It's probably fine there. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Damn it. Well. We can re-enable this, and I think I will. As long as I'm not losing a heart for this. He's doing 4 damage. I just need to stay. Oh, damn it, he has, I damaged him too much, unfortunately. So what I could instead do is just try to draw the fight out a little longer and redraw it again. And I think I will. I think I will, honestly. So... yeah, we're just gonna leave him at that health for now. You gotta get the proper greed here to get your use out of these items. And he's doing 5 damage. There's also this die, which is nice. You can re-roll your stuff with die as well, and this one will actually give me health when I do it. So we'll definitely want to do that. Probably keep him at 5. That's one of the better ones I can have. We'll just do that to gain a health. I need to take myself above... oh, that did a ton. Oh, right, because I'm doing 1 extra purify. I think we're going to not hurt him. We're going to just keep going here. I'm going to miscalculate all the time because of this unstable bubble. Alright, we are having horrible luck with this thing so far. I think that we've only hit like 1 out of 5 50-50s so far, but we'll try it here. I'll keep this one at 2, because now I can get another one on this thing. This would be... there's also an equivalent of the Hell Vent in this game. And my prime targets for Hell Vent right now are either this card or this card. If I can get this again, that would probably be a good reason to go for it there. This thing's at 7. We can probably just roll that then. Wow, my luck is fucking horrible. Let's see. Let's do this, and I'll go below again here by... I guess we're going to damage ourselves with this. I'm just going to try one more time here. Okay, at least I got a 6 there. So before I kill him, he's at 1 health, so I can just finish him with that. And I have enough health to survive the bomb, so we're good there. I'll just get one of these changed to a 6. A 6 is definitely better than 1 light shield and 1 purify, so no harm, no foul. And we can even actually just do that, just to make sure. Be overly sure, that way I get in the practice of that. And I don't accidentally kill myself. Okay, I could take another defensive aura. I don't want that. Draw. Not that good. Not that good. Skip. And probably we'll just skip these. It's all wave-based stuff. And my experience so far is I have not liked the wave-based mechanics. It's like... maybe they're okay after I enable more stuff, but right now they feel pretty bad to me. So this is a question mark event. They're about as bad as Slay the Spire, typically. There's some stupidly high roll ones, but a lot of them are pretty bad. And an ambush is even much worse than a normal battle. I guess if we get it, you'll see it. Alright, no ambush. I'm targeting that Forge, though. I pretty much will always take a Forge event if I can. Wow, these are really... see, this is what I'm talking about. It's so swingy. Like, sometimes you'll just get an event and you're like, you have to, like, sacrifice something. But in here I'm getting an Epic, which is literally the best type of dice you can get in the game. So this one does Shark Payback. I deal 2 Purification for each time that I received Corruption in a battle. Which could eventually snowball to high numbers, but I don't know why I would ever just not take Purify here and just have way more damage right out of the gate. Like, this is just super good, and I'm probably taking that. Deal 3 purification to an enemy X times, where X is the amount of corruption on your corruption meter. And again, it's like, yeah, I could go above 10, but I might not just do 10 right out of the gate. You know, between 7 to 10 damage or heal. Sign me the hell up for that. So super high roll there. Alright. So, as far as what we got here, what I can do here is I can pay shards to basically reforge one of the sides of my die. So if I like these, we could do that. I would say for the price, I don't love these. Like, why would I pay 150 for this when I can just get it for free, right? And then like 10 would be good, but it's 200 bucks. I'd rather right now just duplicate this other card. I think just this one. This will make it a lot easier for me to get my deck. I could duplicate it one more time, honestly, but I don't think I will. Instead, I could... I mean, honestly, I could. It really wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. How's the map look? Sometimes you just get a dupe event too. Like here's a dupe event and a free removal. And definitely going that way. We don't really care about that, I think, because we won't have money for that forge. Yeah, I think I'll dupe it one more time, and then I'll dupe maybe just something else later. What we did there is you could choose between an easy or a hard battle. I haven't even seen the easy battle, like, because the hard battle gives you more rewards, and they're not that hard, honestly. Okay, that guy's death bomb. This to me is probably a good fight that we can stall out on. So let's check the dice on these enemies, see if they're different from one another. They don't really look to be. They're all the same, so we can kill whoever. What I could do is probably take these two out, because the only thing they have different is they have a different overcharge thing. Yeah, and this guy's is that he'll just attack me for 5, and I can deal with that, but these guys would scale themselves, so let's kill these two first. This one first, because I don't want him to apply doom to this guy. And right out of the bat, we got our epic die, and we roll a 9, so this guy's not long for, he's not long for this world. Boom. Boom. Let's see, so this guy's doing 2 to a random target. This guy's doing 1 to everyone. This guy's doing 2 to me. 2 to me is the one. I always want them to hit me, generally. I don't want them to hit themselves, because I don't want them to get their overcharge meter going. This guy, what else do they have? Hidden to self? We don't care about that. That just obscures their die. And what is this guy doing? This guy's doing Shadow Mantle to a random enemy. I don't care about that either. I'm just thinking, like, I could roll here, but I really don't even need to. I kind of like everything they're doing there, other than... self. Yeah, we can just do this. That way, he's protected. He has 1 light shield on him, so this one won't hit him, and if it RNG's 1 out of 4, it's still fine. He's got 5 to go there. So we'll just hit him again, and that will be the turn. Okay, that's this. Forgot to damage myself, but we can do that with this, so I will. Now, I can't see what they did because they applied hidden to themselves, but that's fine. So I'm just going to hit you. Now I can reroll. I will reroll this, and I can reroll them, and it will show me what they have. I think I'd rather just reroll this. Oops, did I reroll the right one? I did, okay. So we'll do 4 on that. We can go there. do that to kill him, and then we'll try to kill this one, and then we will be pretty golden. Okay, let's just do this just in case. Although I should still try to get my reroll down. I don't really need it though when I have so many of those cards. Alright, so he did overcharge himself. He'll put Doom only to himself, so that's fine. I just need to kill him. And I am really bad at rolling the right shit there, aren't I? Well, unfortunately, I left myself at too high a health. We really want to kill this guy. I guess, what do I do? I guess I'm just going to do 4 damage to myself immediately to enable the reroll. And we'll go there. We low rolled that so we can roll that. Damn, my luck is just so fucking bad. Well, we can go above again. And then back down. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting I heal 1 more than I think I do. God damn it. Well, we'll just give him some corruption. Might as well. Then I'll do the cleave, and I'll heal myself so I don't die. We don't know what the other guy's doing, so he's just hitting himself. I could die here if he overcharged right there for the record. Oh crap, he did overcorrupt. Alright, well, I lose a heart. It is what it is. If I lose a heart, it's still worth what's about to come. Let's put it that way. Alright, I need to kill this fucker. I should have just killed him instead of trying to reroll all that shit. I mean, let's get a running tally for how many times I've lost a 50-50 on this. Okay, let's just kill him. Kill. Do that. Okay, he's gone now. And I can just sit here comfortably. Just hit myself and then heal myself. Just save my reroll. I'm not going to hit him. Yet again. Let's just roll his to see what's coming. Alright, he's hitting himself with 1. I would... Dude, my luck is so bad here. Come on. The fuck? I might as well let him just overcorrupt then. Well, I could do 3 to myself right now. Let's do that. Try it again here, I guess. That's fine. I'm just going to let him do that. Alright. Mildly, I mean, it's the worst one of the ones, but whatever. It's still better than 3 damage to the self. So I'll just heal myself here. It'd be nice if I could get that reroll enabled again. Oh well. But you can see why I think they should really exhaust those cards that once you play them, the ones that permanently enhance your stuff. Because now I can go through this whole fight, and I will. I'm going to get like my whole deck enhanced, and maybe I'll cut the video because it'll go on a while here. But maybe I'll show before and after. I'll keep making commentary. I don't know. We'll see. So this thing's pretty good. Oh yeah, I don't have the thing, so. Let's just roll him, see what we're working with here. So we know what to expect. He's just going to hit us with 1. Sure, then. Yeah. Alright, 6, that's good. I like leaving that one at 2 light shield for now. This one is 2 reroll. I don't mind that, but probably this one is priority. Having the reroll is just kind of nice. And I'll do this in case if he overcorrupts himself, I need to be able to survive 5 damage. So, actually, we could have just done this to see what's coming. Alright, he will not overcorrupt himself yet. I'm telling you, it just never... Unfortunately, I can't damage myself enough here to get that triggered. Oh well. I'll damage myself now so that it's ready for a future one. And we'll just do this. He's getting close to that overcharge point. Dude. What the fuck? Seriously need a tally of the 50-50s here. I'm going to use this just since I have it here. Alright. I'll just make this one for now, because it'll be nice to, like, get these working together. That. It'll be hard to find turns where I draw 2 of them and I'm able to get their dice changed. So there was the overcharge. We survived it. Now this overcharge is back to 0. Alright. Nothing too much here. Just do that. Yet another 50-50. Alright, let's roll this, and we'll just roll what they got, see what they're doing. And again it rolls. Jesus, dude. I guess I should have rolled that. I could have got it to... Well, no, I couldn't have got it to a proper amount of damage. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to do this. I re-roll my... or I re-enable my re-roll. It's taken longer than normal because of how abysmal my 50-50s here have been. Like, truthfully abysmal. Alright, this is just sort of nothing. Could shield him so that he doesn't overcharge himself. What do you know? Yet another one. Alright. Of these, this is kind of the one I want to do. You know what? This one's fine to change. Let's just do this. Alright, 4. I'll accept a 4. Even though it's not really what we want. Alright, 6. That's really good. Of these, I think I'll do this one. Feels nice to win the 50-50 right out of the gate. And not only a 50-50, a 1 out of 6. Alright, we get a 4. Like I said, it's hard enough to get these sort of lined up. You know what, though? I think I'll still roll this. just because I would want to maybe get 2 of them changed this turn. Alright, whatever. We'll just do that one. Try to get myself below the threshold again without killing him. Alright, got it re-rolled, re-enabled. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of this. Ah, I should have re-rolled that. Fuck, dude. My re-rolls. Oh, what is wrong with you, game? You are just the worst. You know what? He's probably going to overcorrupt himself this turn, so we'll just do that. Yep. We had enough shield there, it actually did hardly any damage. If not exhaust, they should at least have some sort of punishment for dragging the fight out this long. Like, because I'm telling you, you get one of these and you've won. You've won, but you just know that you have to spend so much time doing it. We roll a 6, that's pretty good. Now I could, if I... Yeah, we'll just do that one probably. Because I like being able to re-roll still. Alright, and we'll just do that. Okay, nothing here really. We could give him some shield. Call it good. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, 5, that's good. We'll just do it on this one. Give you some shield. Give me some shield. Okay, looks like we can use our roll here. And keep that one there, and maybe do this, try to get more damage to myself in case I need to redo the reroll. I do, luckily, damn it. He's gonna die though if I do this, because it would be too much damage. Fuck. Oh, this is so annoying. So annoying. Let's do this. Alright. He couldn't overcorrupt himself here, so I'll just leave it here. And I'll just get 2 damage so that I get this. Oh, right, and I already see what he's doing anyway, so he's not. Alright, we will do this one. That one's fine to leave there. So we'll just do that. Could have re-rolled that one, I guess. Damn. Oh, these 50-50s, man. These 50-50s. There's something else. There's something else. I got no other way to damage myself, so... We'll just let him try to heal himself there. And actually, I could even put this on him. That way, he'll get just more health so that I can damage myself in the future. Shadow Mantle good too. Okay. nothing much here. I do need to, like, do this, though, so... do that. Oh boy. I'll just re-roll this. Alright. This is a better target. Okay. Nothing here. We don't care. We would like him to overcorrupt himself, yeah. So we take 5 and re-enable our roll. Where are those? Yeah, let's give ourselves a nice heal here. Alright, roll you. This one has 2 damage. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna go this. Damn, dude. Oh, these 50/50s are just fucked. Yeah, they're so fucked. Try to get ourselves below there. Jesus, dude. Well, if I do 5, he still survives. These 50/50s are fucking wild, though. And then I win this, but then I get that. So, even though I finally get this, I literally can't really use it on anything. Unless I want to get rid of the light shield all, which I do not. So, we'll just keep going here, I guess. He'll say as the fight goes on, it will be harder for me to find good targets to do this on, though. I'll take a slight break in the middle of this here. So 5, we got a good one there. That'll be good right there. So he still can't overcorrupt himself no matter what. 2 is the most he can do to himself. I'll just leave my health at what it is. Now he's at a point where he can overcorrupt, so I need to just make sure I'm above this amount of health. I can't go below that. Oh, another 50-50 lost. And we'll just heal ourselves, and it is what it is. Hopefully he overcorrupts himself so I can get this enabled at least. Doesn't look like it yet. Still got this. There we go. Still no overcorruption. Alright, nothing here. Still waiting for that overcorruption. There, it'll come. In that case, he actually did 6, so good thing I went to full health. That's like that's the most he can do in one turn. Would have lost a heart if we were 1 health less. Alright, this is pretty good. I can just save my roll here. This is a 5, but I'll just turn it into a 6. Why not? We'll just heal ourselves. We're still in no need to damage him. Let him try to heal himself back, but and I can preserve that roll. Alright, we got a 4. That's acceptable. I suppose 4 is acceptable on this one. And for now, we don't really care about that, so we can do that. Maybe I should let him hit himself still, though. There's not really any downside in that. I keep rolling 4s. I don't really love the 4. And these are like okay. This one I don't really... I mean, eventually I don't want this to be that, so I guess I can just make it a... I can make it a 4. That's fine. Alright, I do need to go take a break. I'll be right back. Alright, so I grinded it a little bit, and I got pretty much the whole deck to that point, other than, for whatever reason, I cannot for the life of me get this one or this one converted, and I'm just going to give up at this point. But yeah, as you can see, my deck is pretty much fully 4 through 6 damage. I kept that one just for an extra reroll if I need it. And even on some of the purifies, I've converted some of them so that only 5 and 6 remain. Couldn't get it on that 4, but one of them I got it to only 6, so we're set up like pretty incredibly well from here on out, so we'll go ahead and just finish this guy off now. Alright, so I really don't need to add anything at this point unless it's super good. Deal 2 pure for each die in your hand. Nope. Hammerhead will. At the end of your turn, gain X empower. This one... Let's see, that says unforgeable, can't be forged. I think that means I can't upgrade it with these things either, right? Yeah, forge. It has the forge keyword, so this is just no good. I've had these type of risky dice before, and it's like ended my runs from just horrible luck. So skip. Gain 1 empower. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much not going to take any of these. I would definitely be down for this, though, maybe. Frenzy. I think this one's good. I can make all these things eventually good, and then double purification and corruption is really no issue for me, considering that I, have basically no corruption in my deck. So we'll take that one. It'll be another die for us to work on. Okay, that could be okay. This one looks better. Although this one, yeah, that one looks better because my dice are such high quality. Whenever you or Sentinel do corruption to an enemy, the enemies, yeah, we'll never be doing that one. So we'll just take that one. Now that most of the artifacts in this game carry over between fights, but it is worth noting that this one does not. So like the 8 times have to be within the battle itself. I don't think we need to destroy anything. Do I want to duplicate anything? I don't have the money to visit these, even if I take the 50. I mean, I could get like the bare minimum stuff, but I'm not really interested in that. I think I definitely want to hit the dupe. I just don't know that I actually want to remove anything. Let me think. I went through all the work to make these things so good. I don't think I have to remove something. If I do remove something, I guess it'd be this one. Yeah. Well, let's see if it makes me. Looks like it is making me. Can I like back out of this or something? Okay, well, good to know that you actually have to remove it. What's my worst thing? This one actually might be worse. Could remove this minor shield maybe, because I would like to keep this if possible. Yeah, let's just remove this. It's fine. Alright, and I will duplicate. I'd like to duplicate that eventually, but I'm thinking maybe just this one. Then we only have the 6, but otherwise it's just a fighting card. I like that. Can't duplicate the epic die, of course. So if I sacrifice another heart, I do go down to 1 heart. I'd be kind of fine with that. The 100 shards is not too bad either. I mean, that can be used to upgrade stuff later. I think I'll just go for this, though. Watch us throw the run now. Pretty sure I'll be fine. So, what is this? At the start of each battle, apply 3 safeguard to all enemies. It just helps block their own corruption from being applied to themselves. That might be okay. Get 1 additional die at the start. It's okay. That's not going to work. This one requires risky die, and I probably won't be adding 6. It's between these two. This one really all it is an extra 4 to 6 damage, if you think about my deck. But that could still be okay. Whereas this one could protect them from like doing weird shit. I think I like this one more. Protect them from like getting some scaling or something. Parasite. I feel like it's always Parasite. I know there's different bosses in this game, but I feel like the first boss is pretty much always Parasite. Could probably do with some more variety there. So the way this boss works is, so it does Doom on Overcorrupt, so you don't want to let him do much Doom. It's also kind of like Time Eater, in that every time it gets hit, this countdown goes down, and then he will just attack you with whatever he has up here. Now, see, this is why I took the Light Shield, by the way, because this is an AoE attack to both me and him. And I'm going to block it all here. So he won't be able to get his overcharge meter, and he'll be delayed scaling. So we should play this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we do them all. He also has, alright, the light shield, and then the death bomb. Just make sure we don't screw ourselves accidentally. Okay, he's attacking me for 3, and we'll apply minimize. And we can just go ahead and block this. Hit him with this so we can get our reroll. Alright, I blocked it. Well, that is what it is. As you can see, we are way ahead of the curve right now. Now, I could delay this fight a little bit just to get that one risky die hopefully fixed. It's when he attacks like that that it is an issue, though. Okay, so we have chance here to purify it. Yep. We shot our shot. We fucking failed. Let's see. I'm gonna redo my reroll. I'm gonna try to get back to it. I'll let him get hit there. I don't want him to attack twice with it. And I could just bring the 4 to a 5. Or I could try to get this 4 gone. I'm down with that. I can remake this thing. So we'll try to get this. It didn't work, but you know what? That's okay. We'll just do that. I could have also done the 5, I guess, but that's okay. So let's just let him hit us for 2. Then I get my reroll back. Alright, I got a 6, so we can make that 5 a 6. And I think I will do that. Save my reroll. He's going to do 3, so let's do that. Oh, right. I do 1 extra purification. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, we got our target there. Can I purify it? I can't, damn it. Well, he's going to do 1 to himself. That's fine. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's just go ahead and hit myself. I'm being greedy here because I'm stubborn. I want to just get the risky dice. I want at least 1 purification on it. That's like what I'm stalling out for. But if he keeps attacking like that, I'm fine. This is all good. Just go like that. Can stay at high health for now. Now, one thing to note, this is anytime purification is added to it, so something like this twin smash, which does a double hit, would actually proc it twice. It's worth noting. I'm not interested in actually using the move. I have to hit a 2 out of 3 and a 1 out of 6. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Okay. I got that part of the puzzle. I didn't get that part of the puzzle, unfortunately. And that's just how it goes sometime. I'm going to let him hit me for 3 so that I get that back. Oh, and let's see, I could do that just to get the debuff gone. That debuff, by the way, the minimize, just makes it so while it's active, the next thing I play only does 1 purification worth. I want to try to get that thing. Damn it. Alright, whatever. So you're doing 3. I got the minimize again, but let's just upgrade that by 1. You're doing 3. If I do this, I unfortunately heal too much. Let's just let him take us down to 1. We're risking it a little bit here. Like, if I count wrong, then I'm done for. But I want that reroll ready to go if I need it. There's a purify. Well, we can go for it again here. Damn. Well, at least we got this. Still improving our deck. That's the important thing. Alright, you're doing 4 damage. Take us back down to 1. Damn. Well, I wish this would have came in at the usual, because then I could have rerolled both these trying to get the purify. I'll reroll this one since it has a lot more chances, obviously. Man, what the fuck? I'm getting kind of fucking pissed at this. Like, what are you doing, dude? Alright, whatever. I can't get 1 on that die. I have 3 of these frickin' conversion dies in my deck, and I can't get 1? Come on. This shit's taking way longer than it should. Do I save my reroll? I don't need to. We could go to... This has some 4s. Let's try to get those 4s fixed. Yeah, we tried. Can't do much more than try, right? Where is that stupid thing? Alright, you're doing 2. Let's do that. How's that not active? Damn it. I'm gonna try for this. Doing 2, that means he will overdrive now, finally. But, what are you going to do? I'll let him hit me for 2. It shouldn't kill me, because even though he gets the buff, it happens after he hits, so... I do want this reroll active. Problem is, if I go for 2, it's actually 3, so it puts me out of range to get the reroll. But we may just have to finish him here. Alright, I got that finally. This is our chance. Ah, we got it. Yay. Now I can finish him. Here, we'll go heal ourselves. I do 7/7. Got him. Alright, well, at least we got that deck still a little bit better. So now we get a bunch of rewards. Now we get our first ally, Sentry, or Sentinel is what they're called. So you got their base stats, which is 4 health for these two, 3 for that one. They also have a passive effect, so this one has 2 damage auto turret. These all have auto turret. Not all the sentinels will. I could also just skip them for 50, but I'm definitely going to take one. And then we can see they all roll their own dice as well each turn. So what do we got here? The autonomous... Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade these dice the same way that I can my own dice. We have the Guardian. We have Autonomous Beacon. We don't need that one. And then we have the Reroll Sphere. The Reroll Sphere could definitely help for my, purifying my deck out. Especially if I keep adding more stuff. I don't necessarily want to spend 5 years on this run. But the Light Shield could be okay as well. It just helps me, like, stall out fights if I need to, or just stop people from scaling by putting Light Shields on them, or me. I think I like the reroll better, though, because these Light Shields don't always come in. I can't rely on it as much, whereas the reroll will just always be there. So we'll take that. I think he's one of the better Sentinels in my eyes. Alright, we don't need that. You know our deck is ridiculous when we're seeing epics, and I'm probably going to skip these just looking at them. I guess this one's okay. Keep in mind, I can still reforge my epics. But yeah, this one obviously is just not going to be useful. I'm not hitting myself enough. Same with this, I'm not going to be corrupted enough. But this one's pretty alright. This is basically like, these do 5, 4, and 4 damage on the high rolls here. And then they just cycle themselves. That's pretty good. And then I can reforge the 3 damage ones. So we'll take that. It's not bad at all. Alright, Black Hole Blessing. I don't need to take anything if they end up sucking. Like, I don't like this one that much. It's okay in the grand scheme of them. If I was in a weaker spot, I might take this. But in the strong spot I'm in right now, I don't think I would take this. Because I do want to see what the enemies are doing. Then again, I did just take a reroll sentry, so it'd be pretty easy for me to see it. Maybe I will take that. That actually makes decent sense. Increases enemies' max overcorruption by 2. But make everybody obscure. That doesn't seem very good at all. I mean, it's like, it's I guess a little, like, my favorite thing basically does this, but the benefit here is shit. It's like, increase their overcorruption by 2. That's nothing compared to getting your extra die every single turn. So that's a horrible one. Wait, this is looking like I probably take this one or skip. And yeah, I don't know that I want to add Unholy Mist on me. That's just going to make it so I can't heal myself that well for several turns. But it's still okay. Like, these are takeable. I'll probably take the top one. Just because I can reroll them with my sentry. I don't need to reroll my own stuff that much. If it's only there for the one risky thing right now. Okay, we don't want to hit the destroy thing. Sentinel shop I could do. I get a free sentinel after each boss anyway, though. And, even if I upgrade them, there's not much point. I guess upgrading the current one, there is some point to it. Plus, money is probably the best event here that I could get. I guess I'll go to the Sentinel shop, it's fine. I could just upgrade the current Sentinel. It'd be pointless for me to buy a new one, though, because, like I said, I get a free one at the end, and I don't need an extra one right now. So we can just start upgrading these guys. And the next upgrade, I think, would cost 200, so I'm 10 short, unfortunately. Maybe I should have skipped something. Oh well. It's fine. All we really did there was got, I think, a little extra rerolls on some of them. I don't even know if we did, but then just better stats. Or we got What did I get there? I don't know that I got much for... The level ups are pretty weak, honestly, but... What else am I going to do on this run? Most runs I usually target forges to spend my money at, but not when I have something that already reforges my deck. Alright, what the hell does this guy have going on? Jesus. Alright, let's check it out, make sure we understand what we're up against here. So he always goes with 2 die. He'll always have his overcorruption going by 1. The bomb. And then we got our safeguard things, and then the hidden. So I guess there's not that much. A lot of this is from our own stuff. Alright, do we have Purify? Very low chance. Well, I'm gonna re-roll it anyway. Try for it. Alright. Well, you win some, you lose some. We have no idea what he's doing, so let's make sure we're healed up. Let's blast him. What's he gonna do? Hit me for 2, hit me for 2 again, and confuse my stuff. Which means that... So that means the next... So basically the next die I drew, it applied the confuse effect, which means I either apply corruption or purify 50-50. I think I'm just going to not play that. What do you think? I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm just going to re-roll here to see what he's doing. Alright, he's doing more confuse bullshit. Area confuse. And he's going to hit me for 2. Well, no matter. This definitely seems like a fight that I should be able... is it going to make me play this? It might make me play that. Well, if that's the case... 5. I'll just hit myself then. It did hit me. Alright. Well, whatever. I'm going to keep him a little bit close to alive because I still want to try to get my thing upgraded. I know I can do it. There's a slow decay. What the hell? Oh. Not really. I do wish the hand limit was more than 8, though, to be honest. What is going on here? Well, what do I upgrade? Just upgrade this to a 5, I guess. See, I can't do this, unfortunately. That'd be cool if I could. Alright, minor upgrade. C6. Ah, didn't get me that time. Nice. Nothing more, right? I guess I might as well roll these, right? So this has a 5 and a 2, but I don't... Now that I have a reroll, dude, I might not want this roll here. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. There's 2 4s here, though, so maybe there's a chance we can get that upgraded. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Just keep stalling. Unfortunately, this guy might end up killing this guy before too long here. Oh, look, we got it. Beautiful. Boom. Alright. I want to draw through the deck one more time. You're hitting me with 4. Let's see what this does. Yeah, you can hit me down. That's fine. we want to get that upgraded. We also... Alright, so we'll go... Or we'll do this. See if we can get that. We don't need to move that. I suppose if in my... I might as well roll that as well. Just because on the priority of my upgrades is at 1 damage higher than the 3. We get the 6 here, so that's great. Alright, let's give ourselves a ton of health. Try this out. Now we got our rollback, so that's nice. He's going to hit himself for 3, which is going to put him to 7. Then he's going to get another one, which will put him to 8. So we do need to finish him next turn. I'll just want to dry my deck, though, and see what comes up. See, these are the type of fights, so where if I had a light shield card, which I do technically have, but it's not really... It's just 1, and it's only 2 of the die sides have it. Okay. There's that. Could maybe bring the 4 up. I think we just finish him here. I swear I'm gonna die to that. Like, I completely forgot there's a bomb at the end. It's gonna get me eventually here. Okay, this is a bunch of rerolls, and 2 of them could also cycle themselves. I don't think we need that. Now this one can be good if I didn't have the deck that I already have. Basically, this you can... I may still take it. I mean, it's like a really good defensive card. Basically what it does is it reduces Corrupt all the way down to 1, and it ignores Doom. And it says any target, so I can do that to the enemy. You have 1 die from any target. And that's pretty useful. That means that if they're hitting me with a huge damage die, I can essentially nullify it. We don't want to completely ignore like utility stuff like that. Okay, that one's useless. And then we could fix the bottom here. I think I take this. Refresh my virtues. Not very good on this character, I would say. My virtues aren't that good, in my opinion. The virtues are those things that activate as my health goes down. The other characters have way better virtues, in my opinion. So this is not like that valuable. Deal 3 purification to yourself, and then roll. I don't really need that. This can be okay when you're actually damaging yourself a lot, which usually you do with Shark, but not when you can just turn everything into a high value purify card. That's a skip. Okay, what do we got here? I could go sacrifice a heart. Or I could just take a bunch of money. I'm kind of down to just take a bunch of money. I like the risky die. We can make use of them. The risky die, when I can just reforge all the bad things, are pretty good. Precision just isn't that good for my deck, I don't think. Like, maybe it could be? I don't know. I guess it could be. The others we're definitely not taking, though. Precision might make sense. The only thing I would really use it for is to forge. Like, basically pick 6 here. And then forge something with a 6. And I guess maybe I could pick that. It could be okay. I just don't want to, like, dilute my deck that much. I don't think I need it. Okay, this one's interesting. It's just like giant damage to myself. Obviously so much damage that I couldn't even survive it. But I do have that one card that synergizes with it. That's kind of my problem with a lot of this. It's like, well, yeah, I got the one thing here that I could use to basically make that corruption value get down to 1, but it's one card of my whole deck. It's pretty hard to get those to line up. This does light shield just to myself, and I can only hit an enemy. I don't like these. Serenity, it's just a 1 extra purification. We really don't need that. These are skips. And then I think we just take money. Go for the hard battle, of course. Alright, this guy. He has... Okay, we won't be re-rolling in this fight. I've been wrecked by this guy before from thinking that the re-roll I could do. So we probably won't really stall this fight out much. This guy will obviously not really have much use here. I got 6 in there, not bad. Wow, double 6. Unfortunately, this is a hex die. This is basically the same thing as a Scourge card in Monster Train. Let's see. If I re-roll, I give him Doom, but is it worth it? There's only 1 5, and I don't know that I even want to get rid of the 2 roll and 2 self-heal. Man, it feels bad to not, like, use these when I roll double 6 here. But I think it's probably in my best interest not to. What I can do is just do this, though. Since I can't see what he's doing, I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Though I guess I could see that he just doesn't have the damage to get me. I guess if he did 3 and 3, though, he could kill me with Doom. That would be enough to one-shot me. Alright, there's this. Do we have any Purify? We have that one. That's it. Alright. Well, we're about to kill him anyway, so let's go for it here. Damn. Can I... Ah, damn. I was like, I could have 50-50'd that, but never lucky. I still could do this one, so let's hit myself. Roll the both of these, because this one has the most chance. Oh, the Doom is to me. I didn't realize it's to a random target. Oh, to me. It isn't a random target. It's just to me. For sure to me. Man, never fucking lucky. What is this? Never fucking lucky. Okay, let's... I think I can get one more out of this. I'll at least just try to reforge a 5 then. To a 6. No can do. Whatever. Vendetta is sometimes okay. It makes it so you take more corruption, but then as you take it, you start to get like a permanent buff to your stuff. The problem is it just doesn't go away. So like, you know, you play it and then they're doing extra damage to you the entire time. It just doesn't seem that worth it. I can gain 2 Serenity on myself, but that's also just kind of whatever. Yeah, these are skips. These are skips, unless I want this. Now this is only affecting my hand, but it uses all of the dice. It can be useful, but probably not with my deck. Alright, increase the purification of safe die and starter die by 1. That's a lot of my die, so that's pretty good. I don't care. And don't care. Yeah, we'll take that. So we're doing even more damage now. Doing one. Most of my deck, we're doing 1 extra damage again. Alright, I got a lot of money. I could go here and do another upgrade. That's probably what I'll do. It would have been nice to get all this money, though. I can still get this money at least. I don't really like this event, but we'll do it. Ambush. Ambush sucks. Okay, so they got... at the start of the battle, they will have full hidden, so their stuff will always be obscured from me. And there's 3 of them, so I can't even reroll all of them, unfortunately. On top of that, they got a whole plethora of other shit that I have to worry about. Like this guy has thorns, so I'll take extra damage when I hit him. He also does huge damage on his over corruption. He also has decay. So even though he has thorns, even though he has the most health, I think I'm going to focus him as the primary target. Because I really don't want to deal with him. This could be a fight that I stall out, though, as well. Okay, epic die. I feel like I've low rolled on this epic die every single time. Well, we can kill him pretty fast, can't we? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and roll this. There we go. What is that one? Oh, it's that one. Interesting. Alright, he's done. Guess I had nothing to worry about. And we got our reroll ready, so that's nice. So who of these 2 do I want to kill? This one has the bomb. He also has... He is the easiest over corruption to deal with, though. I'll probably kill this one then. Make sure we don't accidentally kill ourselves. Well, good thing this fight doesn't matter to me, because I'd be pissed if they both 50-50 me there. Oh man, this guy's gonna fuck me over too. One of these times he's gonna hit the dude with the bomb. I'm gonna like not even be able to predict that. Okay, there's that. Maybe I can... Oh, we got a lot of chances here. Alright, let's try... Wait, which one? Well, not that one. Why did I think there was 2? Alright, well, not that many chances, and I had to 1 out of 6 this, but I can roll 3 times. We'll try for it. Alright, last try. Oh, come on. You fucking asshole. They had to do that, like, give the animation to show the thing. I would like to stall out a little bit on this fight. Like, I have several dies that need some work done to them. And this guy is going to destroy this guy on his own. My ability to stall out fights is actually not so great with the auto turret here. There's a forge. And I'm low rolling the actual thing here. I would have loved to be able to reroll all of these. Lowest the lowest value, but whatever, I'll take it. I don't think this guy can do that much damage, so yeah, no sense doing anything there. He's gonna kill himself, apparently. Or sorry, purify himself. Alright, I got 5 there. Okay, we got the double roll here. Either of these will have good targets to forge. And we got one, perfect. Actually, both of them are great targets, but that one's obviously better. Alright, let's keep it going here. It's a really easy one to stall out. And that's the thing, it goes back to my point, like, I really think they should, you know, make this be ethereal, because it's not like there's only a few select fights you can do this on. It's almost every fight you can do this on. Yeah. And it's not like this is, you know, in Slay the Spire, you can technically do this with, like, Discovery, but, like, Discovery is found in very rarely in runs, and there's, like, a million more, you know, it's way harder to pull that off. Like, the ease of this is just, I don't know. This is not how it should be, in my opinion, but whatever. We'll do it while it lasts. I can't imagine that they don't make a change there to some degree, because this is just stupid. Be able to reforge my entire deck. It's like worth 150 shards every time I do that. If you were to do that at a reforged shop. All right, what are we looking at here? Not much. We'll try to, I guess. I suppose I could reforge this. I don't know. I still like it. I could use this to reroll these. Okay, we do have a 6. There's a 5, so 50-50 on that one, and just a 1 out of 3 on that one. Let's try for it. Alright, that'll do. Alright, we got that. We do have that. Oh, we have that too. Alright, so 1 out of 3 there. Is it even worth re-rolling that? Not really, because I'm obviously just going to get this thing. Okay, I could do 4 to myself, just get my re-roll back. Now I will do this. I tried. I do like that light shield. If he would have done corruption, it would have prevented him from over-corrupting. Instead, he decided to hurt himself further. He's not very smart, that one. Alright. Nothing worth much here. I guess I can just try this. Well, we got it. It's a very minor upgrade, but hey, it's an upgrade. He really doesn't want to live. I'm just going to let the turret be the thing that ends this out. I guess I could give him corruption, when worst comes to worse. Well, no forges, so he's just almost dead. He'll survive 1 more hit, because I don't think this affects my sentries. This unstable bubble thing. Wait, why did he die? Oh, he hit himself. Alright. Well, he does tend to do that, doesn't he? Alright, no wave stuff. Deal. Nope. Yeah, these are not good. Those are not really at all needed for my stuff. Okay. Long event. Sentinel shop we go. Just want to keep upgrading this guy, because he is the bee's knees. I could upgrade him twice, it looks like. And I will. There's probably an achievement for getting a full upgrade, which I think we will have here after the next upgrade. He's up at 4, I think 5 is the max level, so we just need to get 350 together for the final act after this. So he's got 5 health now, he does 4 damage. go ahead and sacrifice a heart, or do we do the stars? Because I do want to get this thing. Because it's boss, and if I only have like an early Sentinel Forge and never a late one, I might want the money. Yeah, I'll just take the shards. I'm just trying to get my Sentinel max level, which I've not been able to do yet. Okay, this guy's normally really annoying, but I think he'll be pretty easy here. Now, he's also just easy for this character in general, because the thing he punishes is when you play a virtue, which is, again, these things here, but mine just aren't that good, so like I really don't need to play them. But he'll quickly scale out of control. He scales anyway, because he's got decay. And then he applies Doom on overcharge, and his overcharge meter is only 5. And his buddies they can't die for whatever reason. And he has a lot of health, but I don't think we're going to have really any issues here. Alright, I could do a minor upgrade there. I'm going to try to do this if I can. I'd rather upgrade those. I don't really need to roll anything else. Unless I want to try for a 1 out of 3, a better thing. I don't think I'm that greedy. Okay. I guess I'll just make this 3 of 4. Do that. I don't know what he has here, but we'll just assume that it's a lot of damage. And we'll hit him, and we'll hit him, and we'll hit... Oh, wait, don't do that. I almost just on instinct played that. That would have been very dumb. Yeah, we don't want to play those. Okay, that guy's not doing anything. These things just tend to malfunction every now and then. They have a 1 out of 6 to do that. Luckily, the light shield blocked all of that, and I reduced it to 1. Who knows what the normal damage was? Ooh, nice shot. They can shoot the infinite guys, so we did hit a 1 out of 3 there. You know, I actually gave him damage there. That's funny. It does 0 by default, and I buffed him up to 1 by using that move on him. Sweet job, Gabriel. Let's see. This one's mostly dealt with. But I suppose... Yeah, I suppose I'll still try. Because we got this here. I'll just leave this as is. Yeah. Damn it. Well. You win some, but you mostly lose them, don't you? Well, at least I get to actually play this. That's kind of cool. So next turn, we're going to be doing some real damage here. I'm not too interested in stalling this fight out, just because there's too many things that can go wrong. .69 health, that's pretty cool. And their overcharge doesn't really do much, does it? That's a lot. That's a beautiful hand right there. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. But then there's a stupid 5 here, messing things up. You know, let's fix that. There we go. Here, have some of this, buddy. And you're dead. Tough game, this Astrea something, whatever it's called. What is this game called again? Astrea? I don't know. I'll probably do another video at some point showing off the other characters, but I thought this was... You're getting the gist of it here, but you're also seeing how kind of broken and imbalanced it is at certain areas. Like, I'm not kidding you though. You get one of these cards. There's different types of these. Like this is my first time using this particular one, and this is probably the weakest one of these in all honesty. The other ones are like giving me like 5 damage AoE and shit like that. And yeah, you're just gonna win if you get those. There's no way you can't, unless you just don't want to use them, which I totally get. It's like a huge time sink to use them. And that's another reason why I honestly want the material. I don't want to be tempted to have to just... It's like, well, I got this thing, and to get the value out of it, I now have to spend an hour extra on this run, you know? But it's all good. So now we take a new Sentinel. You'll notice they're level 2, so they're a little higher than the one that we got with the original. These all do damage. This one, on the other hand, does Light Shield, which is pretty nice, but he does only have 2 health, so any enemy AoE will make short work of that guy. I don't know what that Light Shield goes to, though. Is it just to himself, or what? Doesn't really say. At least this says what the target is. This tooltip's kind of shit. It's like, who's the Light Shield going to? Is it all of us? Is it just him? Is it a random target? We have no idea. Anyway, though, Stasis Clock, that could be good. That's basically like Equilibrium from Slay the Spire or Runic Pyramid. You know, you retain the card, or just Permafrost from Monster Train. Incorruptible's alright too. I mean, it's basically invulnerability. Wow, this guy has some good stuff. I don't think I've seen that guy before. Stasis Clock. Charge Pylon is okay. You can copy a die from your hand. I'm pretty sure it's not permanent. That does look pretty good too, and honestly, all 3 of these look great. The precision die, but the thing is, this is only happening 1 out of 6 times. It's good, but most of the time you're just getting some shots. Whereas this one could do stasis or incorruptible quite often. Plus, for future reference, I want to know how this Light Shield gets applied, so I'm just going to take the Stasis Clock to see how it works out. We'll see if it's just applying it to itself all the time. Oh, this is a skip and a half. Thanks for the money. Like I said, I don't need wave stuff or stuff that relies on me damaging myself, and that's what all those 3 were. Draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, gain 2 Doom. Gain 2 Doom's not too bad for me when I have hardly anything that damages myself. In fact, I essentially don't have anything that damages myself, and I can re-roll it. I think I like that one. What are the other ones, though? Hammerhead Will and apply 1 agony to a random enemy. Okay, that is interesting. So Hammerhead Will. It's basically like agony for me. At the end of my turn, gain and empower. That'll definitely speed up fights, though, if I force, enemies to have agony. That's an interesting one, though. That one quite literally is Brimstone. Draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, gain 1 silenced. I really don't need my virtues at the start of the battle. That's pretty good, too. This one's just good in general, most of the time. I don't know, though. I feel like the Doom could be pretty okay on me. The only thing that would suck is if people are adding hexes to my shit. That's the only time it really is bad. I think we take that, though. There's like basically no downside with my deck. Don't know what it just did there with the virtues. There's the sentry thing. I have enough money, so we'll just target that. We'll get our final upgrade here. And I can upgrade this if I have leftover money, which I should. Copycat. No real need. Yeah, we don't want wave stuff. Gain 1 empower. It's so slow. skip them. Another Forged Purify. Don't think I need another. And this, the Shield Boomerang is weird. I don't know. It's not that good. Most of the stuff in this game sucks, by the way. Like I said, I skip most of the time. But then there's like a random ones like that Forge die that are just god tier. Unknown Device. I have not seen that. At the start of its turn, all targets receive 1 purification. That's pretty good. Just an AoE damage. And it has Serenity. It has like pretty good stats. And then what type of dice? Replicate. This Sentinel becomes a random die. Every time it is drawn, it can become any die that is available to you as a reward. With 25% chance of becoming an epic die. Jesus. Damn, I want to take him, but I also want to see how the other Sentinel I have functions, so I guess I won't, but that seems amazing. And like the charge pot, I mean, this looks good too. Like 2 of those. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to upgrade this guy. And see if that gets me. Yep, I got Loyal Partner. Own a Sentinel on max level. And we don't have enough money to do anything else. Alright, so he's up to 6 health. We'll do the hard battle, of course. There's no option. There's no other option. I don't see any other option. What is this guy? I have not seen this guy yet. Aphotic Instinct. At the end of its turn, resets Doom to 26 Doom. Whenever receives Purification, decrease its Doom equal to the Purification. Oh yeah, he's not going to have any Doom, bro. So he has a lot of Doom right now. He'll one-shot me at 22 extra damage, but we're going to take a lot of that off. So let's see, we can re-roll for 4. I could do that on his, just... Yeah, we might as well re-roll like a lot of this stuff. Does he have anything else I need to worry about? Decline. Will be defeated in 4 turns. Oh, he has infinite health. I guess the only reason I'm damaging him is to reduce his damage, which is fine. And when he gets overhealed, he just purifies everything. That's interesting. This guy's a weirdo. Alright, what do you got? You can do better. You can do better. You can do better. And we'll just see what you're rolling with. He's doing... He's gonna silence me. What an asshole. Alright, did I really re-roll another 4? And a 5. Well, so much for re-rolling. Okay, you're down to like nothing. I guess I could stasis a 6 for next turn. Makes sense. And that's it. Because he's doing 0 damage to me. Right. So nothing else to do. I don't think this guy's going to be very hard. Okay. I got the Purify here. I don't want to Purify that, I don't think. I could Purify the 5 here so that I'm only getting 6s. That thing has a 4 anyway. That might be the best. Let's hit here, see what that gets us. Damn, why can't I draw the fucking other stuff here? Oh, there's that. It only has the 1 there. I guess if I re-roll anything, I should try it, though. Anything else? That one. There's a 4 there. No, we don't want all these... we don't want everything to become a 6, basically. Alright, that's perfect. That is what we want. I think I'll make it a 5, because I can make this 5 a 6. Min-max, you know. Alright, how do you like it, buddy? Alright, he's doing no damage, right? Because he has no stuff, so we'll just do this again. And that's it. Daze. What does Daze do? Your next drawn die with the type of Purify or Corrupt have the actions reversed. Shark Blow. Wait, what did that do? Your next dice with any type Purify or Corrupt have those actions changed into random. Oh, that's not very hard. That's nothing. Just means it goes to a random target. Who cares about that? I have a huge hand. But I have no... Okay, I have that at least. Hey, there's that invulnerability thing. Let's see. So this is fully taken care of. We're just trying to get this balanced die. Alright. Lowest number, but that's okay. Alright, what are you going to hit? Him? Sure. Let's just do that and do these things. Trying to get this number stacked up. Not that it'll matter. Alright, he's got one more turn before he dies. Let's send him off proper. Here's an example of a fight you can't stall out on. We got any Purifies? I got one. Let's try it here. I'm gonna try to get that. Try number 2. Well, I got that part of the bargain. Didn't get the other part of the bargain. Alright. See you later. Death Bomb. That guy legitimately dies. Everybody else in the game just gets purified, quote unquote. Okay, we don't need that. Don't need this. I've ran this before. It doesn't seem that good. It's like, I don't know. Draw I like. This is one of my favorite riskies in a general sense, but I don't think we need it here. Yeah. It's good, don't get me wrong, but we just don't need it. We really don't need anything at this point. It's just going to be skips, and then we just crush them. What do we got here? If you have 30 in the pool, that's not going to happen. I have never once been able to make... There's a few of these that are like, if you have 30 dice in your pool, I'm like, I would never do a run like that. You'd have to like force me to take dice. And then speculatively, just to get one of these things working, it's not worth it for me. At the end of your turn, all enemies receive 2 purification. Well, we're not going to have any dice in our hand. I guess we do this. Hey, good thing we didn't take the other boss thing. So this just means I get all of my virtues available from the start. It's the only takeable one there. We got freaking ways yet. Alright, let's try to fly through this. Maybe I take a risky thing, I don't know. Let's try to get balanced die. Balanced die are pretty good. Those aren't. Some AoE could be welcome, but you know, I just don't need it. Take some money, take some risky. Risky are the most fun die, I will tell you that. Not these ones though, these ones all suck. None of that. Twin Smash. I wouldn't mind that. It's a lot of damage. I would not mind that. We'll take it. Sign me up. Now I got another thing I can forge. Oh, this guy. This guy's very similar to the last guy, kinda. It's like, this guy's basically kind of like Giant Head, except he doesn't attack you at all in the first turns, but he does have thorns, so you can take damage from thorns, but it's really nothing. So basically, he has a ton of health, and once he hatches, he'll be a guy that just does a lot of damage. I've never once had an issue with this guy, though, and I'm definitely not going to have an issue now. So we can use these right from the start, might as well. Oh, and also similar to, I should have actually done that later, but also similar to Giant Head, the more you hit him, the more Serenity he'll get temporarily that turn, similar to the slow debuff. Do we got any forges here? I got one, but it's not even really worth my reroll. I'm not even going to play these things. I'm just going to do all of this damage right now. Do that, and I can just heal myself at the end here. He's not attacking me, so it doesn't really matter, as long as I don't go below and lose a heart stupidly. So we've already done half his health. I think we'll be fine. I didn't realize this has a 2 as well. That's pretty nice. We got any forges? We got a forge there. Forge there. Okay. Let's, where was the other one? Here. Forge there. This is a forge. We want to get the other stuff here upgraded. Alright, we got that at least. Now you need the other parts to comply. Alright, we did. Perfect. This would do 2 damage to myself. I just wanted to kill him there. I know I could have stalled one more turn, but it's really not. It's really not worth it at this point. The video's long enough. Surf, yeah, just surf stuff. Maybe I'll unlock... I still haven't unlocked all the cards and stuff. Maybe there's some actual good stuff that interacts with surf, but I've been utterly disappointed with everything that works with, like, wave and surf. It's basically the way that mechanic works. Maybe... I probably didn't even really explain it. Basically, you apply a debuff to an enemy, and it doesn't do anything. It just sits there, almost like a corpse explosion, except it's not as good as corpse explosion, because it only does as much wave as you apply, and you're really not applying that much wave at any given time. You're only applying as much as you would purify. And then when the enemy dies, then all enemies and allies receive that wave value worth of AoE damage. It's really not that good. And there is a few other things that interact with it, but not enough for them to be useful when you're not fighting an AoE fight. And even in an AoE fight, it's like, dude, once I kill the first enemy, the fight's over. Like, it's just like I don't know. I don't like the mechanic. Don't want a bunch of twin smashes, but honestly, I don't want that. I mean, maybe. It does have good interaction with this. Like, this technically does 10 damage. This does 8 damage. 8. I just don't know, though. I don't know that I need it. It's pretty good, though. But nah. Bad into thorns, bad into some other things. Wait, what is this? At the start of each battle? No, I don't want that. That's basically like Snecko Eye, but no actual benefit. While you have 1 heart, you deal 2 additional purification. I don't really want to go to 1 heart. Whenever an enemy of the wave is defeated, sometimes it's just worth taking the money. Sentry, I could upgrade the other sentry or buy an... You know, I'll be honest, I haven't even paid attention to how the Light Forge, how my sentry is applying its shield, because this run is just so free. But, who am I facing? Decayed Star, honestly I don't know the dudes well enough to even know what I'm doing there. We could try the Forge Shop. Duplicate on the way there, that's fine. Hellvent. Yeah, see, there's stuff like this where it's like that it interacts with waves, so it's like deals 2 additional damage for each wave the enemy has. That could do a lot of damage, but it's also a risky die, so it better. It's like there's so much setup that has to occur. Why don't I just do a bunch of flat damage? You see how much better just doing decent damage is. Well, these are ones I like, Frenzy and Twin Smash, but I already have them. I don't really need more. I'm already going to duplicate a card, and I'm leaning toward either of those. Like, Frenzy here looks pretty good to me. I think I'll just do that. It's like fully upgraded. Yeah, it's really good. Do the Forge Shop. So, if I want any of these, I could take them. Unfortunately, I don't really care about them. I guess I could just duplicate more stuff here for 400. Or I could shuffle. I've never done that before, but I'm so rich I can finally do it. Let's do it. 5 AoE is okay. 10 damage is also okay. The rest I don't care about. And instead of duplicating, let's just do this because it's more fun, even though duplicating is probably more worth it. Alright, what do we want to do? I know I added that one card. Let's get rid of that. Just do that. I like that. And what else do we want? This one? Sure. Do it right there. There. Twin Smash. It turned you into a balanced die. Perfect. And our final upgrade here. Sacrifice a heart to gain 2 blessings. Wow. I guess I'll do that. Whenever you deal corruption, nope. If you deal this one could maybe be good if you had the will to do that, to go to 17. It'd probably be really good. I mean, I think I could probably do it. You know, man, I wish this sucked, because I would take this right now, but this seems pretty good. Every 4 times I deal, I can just get... I don't need that, though. We'll take this, and we'll try to make it work. We'll try to get 17 damage. It's going to be hard when my math is all, like... You know, there's several things that add damage, so we'll see. At the end of your turn, all enemies receive 2 purification. Nope. You'll also notice, unlike Monster Train and Slay the Spire, if you see the relics, they're not done for the run. Like, obviously, we saw this one before and didn't take it, and then we're seeing it again here. Only have 1 heart, don't need that. Whenever you... Yeah, we really don't need any of this. I guess we could take this, because this is probably going to screw up my astral thing. Maybe it could actually help me make the astral thing work. Alright, we'll try it. The, whatever it's called, the Apex Helm thing. Okay. Yeah, I've not seen this guy before. I would have recognized him. I fought different final bosses before. Well, that's good. We can get a achievement on this guy. So does that count toward this? It doesn't. So I can actually see the counter up here. Okay, that's better. I thought I'd have to count it myself. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, we got that. I could forge something, but at 4, nothing really. I could just forge this, actually, because I don't really need to have this be a reroll thing. Okay, let's see what you have. And what else? You're probably... Oh yeah, does he have anything special? Not really. Nothing really. You're going to apply 2 decay to yourself. That's not too scary if you have 25 of that. Maybe I did fight this guy. This looks familiar. Okay, he does shift a bunch of stuff into my deck. But I'm not too afraid of it. Alright, I could do... Let's try to do 17, I guess. Let's see, does this count? It doesn't count. This does 11. And I'm gonna do... Let's see... These are going to do 3 damage each. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12, and then if I did both of... This does 8. 12 plus 8 is 1 too much. Or it's 3 too much. These do 6. 12 plus 6 is 19. What if I do this? That'd be 6. And then it would be 12 there. No, it just does the same. Okay, what if I do this? Then I do 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. And then 13... I can't get there. There's no way I can get there. So let's just do as much damage as possible, right? Let me double check that. So I'm at 8. Like, say I were to do this, that would be 6. So 6 plus... Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can do it. So this would be 6. Yeah, let's just hit him. I might as well save these, right? Oh, I didn't need to save that one. I should have played that one. Oh well. Not too worried about it. I want to proc this at least once, but it's probably just whatever. Let's just kill this guy. Alright, there's the Hex card. I will re-roll it, I guess, along with this other stuff. Unless I have a forge, I could just forge it. Yeah, I don't have a forge. I'm low-rolling my re-rolls, 3. Apply 3 ruin to any target. Creatures with ruin receive execution. Yeah, whatever. Just do that. I can do that. It's doing less damage. Do that. 2 ruin to all targets. He'll still survive at 6 health, so that's fine. Do this time. Oh, that guy died. And I once again never even paid attention to how his light shield applied. I may also go back and check the video, I guess. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I can see what he's doing now. He's doing 3 damage to me and 3 ruin to himself. Good to know. We will just probably like kill him this turn, right? Kill him next turn, I guess. Two hexes, eh? Well, one of them came in at an actual damage amount, so that's nice. You can die with the hex that you gave me. How about that? Boom. Alright, I didn't get an achievement, so apparently I have beaten that guy before. Probably just did a similar one where I plowed through him and didn't really pay attention to what's going on. So I still need to beat the game with these other 3 characters, I think, and then maybe I'll unlock like the true end game, and hopefully it'll be harder. Though honestly, I think if I'm allowed to do what I just did there, I don't see how anything would beat me. But sure. Yeah, maybe I'll do like one of these a week. I know I'm trying to do Monster Train, Wild Frost, and games like this here and there. And I guess this is the way it scores. Very similar to Slay the Spire. I think these games draw too much from Slay the Spire, and they need to like draw from each other more. Like that's one thing I really liked about Wild Frost. I could tell they tried to branch out a little bit more. I would say in general, I'm a bit surprised that this game is getting like a 95% rating on Steam. I don't really mean to bash it. Like I do recommend the game, and I'm glad that it got recommended to me. Thanks again, Clayt, for that, because I have been having fun with it. But it's just weird because like I feel like Wild Frost got such an unfair rap. Like it got like 70% or less even percent reviews on Steam when it came out, and I'm like, I compare these two and I'm like, I don't know why Wild Frost was so hated on, when honestly I think it's one of the best games in the genre. But maybe this will get there. Maybe this will get there, but it needs to clean up some of that stuff. Like I just should not be able to do what I did on this run, and maybe I should be able to do it every now and then. But I'm telling you, like I've already done it with this shark dude on almost every run I've done with him now. Like there's several different dice that do that, and I only need one of them to break the entire run. So I think they do need to fix that, but probably beat that point to death here. So we level up. We're gonna have more stuff. Denticle suit. Decrease corruption received by you from non-enemy sources by 1. Okay, that just looks to be a blessing, a black hole blessing. But it increases the corruption received from enemy sources by 1. I mean, it plays into you're sort of hitting yourself, but I don't know, that doesn't seem that good as I look at it. Forceful stream. Now that could be okay. That could be okay. I could actually build, that's something I could build with. Deal, apply torment to the same target. I don't know about that. That's applying torment. Like you need to do some serious stuff for the downside of torment, I feel. But maybe it's an okay finisher. It really just depends on what these numbers come in at, the psychic blow. Because obviously right now we don't know until we see the dice. Create and roll a new random die. Oh, I like that. That's very similar to that thing we were looking at. Alright. But yeah, I do like the game, for sure. And I'll try to, in the next video, I'll make sure it's not one like this, I think, where I just break the game completely. I'll try to do one that has a little more challenge to it. So maybe I'll unlock all the characters first, and see what the end game is, and then do another recording at that point. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.